there and that you deserve. So I think the best place for me to start is when I had already been running my nutritional consulting practice for about 5 years in an offline, brick and mortar setting, to when I decided that I was done with one-to-one in-person consulting. My focus had been women's health and hormones, and after living, eating, sleeping, breathing nothing for most of that time, or nothing else, I was completely burnt out, to put it simply. Turns out I had been the one struggling with hormonal chaos, and this looked like dysfunctional adrenals, hypercortisolism, and hypothyroidism. These are many of the health issues I had been counseling my nutrition clients on, doing workshops on locally, and what had also been staring me right in the face for months, possibly even years. And it's exactly how it sounds too. Pooped out adrenals, continually jacked up cortisol levels, and a poorly functioning thyroid, which all left me physically exhausted, mentally fogged, an emotional hot mess, not to mention overweight, not recognizing my own body or my face in the mirror, and absolutely zero sex drive. That's probably a little too much information, but I think you ladies may know what I'm talking about. Needless to say, I felt like a complete fraud in my nutrition business when I was supposed to be dispensing health advice and trying to help other women shed their extra pounds that I couldn't seem to get a handle on myself. So I gave up my online nutrition practice and decided to go 100% virtual. Was this because I was maybe looking for a place to hide? That could very well be it if we were to really pull apart the decision at the time, but that goes into a slightly different direction. So when I started my 100% online virtual business, I didn't have a clue how or where to start, and I was also back at home with my kids full time. I decided the best place to start was a blog, don't we all? So I originally called this Making Lemonade because through a number of setbacks in my own health, those lemons life likes to throw at you, I pretty much said, F it, I'm just gonna make lemonade. And that was the start of my blog named Making Lemonade. But how did I turn this into a successful business? Making Lemonade with Krista Gonsalves is now the name of my business, because from its infancy as a women's health blog, I grew pretty attached to it actually, and a personal brand really was squeezed from it. See what I did there? But how did I go from just a blog and make it into an honest to goodness business with legs? It was when I stopped treating my blog like a hobby. I'm sure you've heard that before, but I decided once and for all, this blog was going to generate a profit. I didn't